Hello, you guys. Today we will be making some pumpkin and oat soaps. I love pumpkin on the skin. I love oats on the skin, and just to combine these two is just like out of this world. It's an out of this world feeling. You just have to feel it to know exactly what I'm talking about. But before we get into the details of this soap and all the things that we have added in there, we will definitely get into some exciting news I have for you guys. So I have chosen to rebrand my company. So instead of my name being Simple Pleasure Shops, it is now SeaBass Soap and Company. And a little bit of backstory behind the name and why I chose to rebrand. It's just 7 years ago, my brother passed away. So I wanted to honor his name in my business, and I knew that for a long time, even when I first started my business, but I just wasn't sold on a name. So one night, late night, just working, and it hit me. My brother's name was Sebastian, and his nickname was Seabass. That's what his friends named him when he was younger, and it just stuck with him. And I was like, there's a fish named Seabass, spelled the same way I'm spelling the company, although I'm not putting a space between the two words. And I was just like, this is it. This is the name. And from that night, I stuck with it. I've been thinking of a name for over a year, and nothing has stuck with me except this name. So yeah, that's definitely it. But yeah, that's the backstory behind me rebranding. So in the midst of me rebranding, I'm also changing my soap space where I soap and do my products. So yes, I am here on this little tiny bit of table, so bear with me, but we'll get through it. Let's get into making some soap. For this particular soap, I have chosen to use pumpkin puree to incorporate into the liquid oil portion, and here that is just a bowl with just buttermilk powders. Here in this next bowl, you will see me add a mixture of different clays. So I have bentonite clay, white kaolin clay, and then I have a little bit of turmeric powder in there just for color. Alright, you guys, now for the scary part. Well, it's not so scary, but here I'm just adding my cocoa butter, my shea butter, my mango butter to my oils. And yes, they are not melted because I'm going to try the heat and method transfer for the very first time. Now you see me adding back my pumpkin and buttermilk concoction that I mixed with my liquid oil portion here earlier in the video. And I'm just going to scrape this bowl until I can get most of it out. There will be some still left behind, but majority of it will be in the bowl. I absolutely love the color that turmeric adds to the soap. It's like a very rich auburn, almost like a goldish brown, like whatever color that is, I just love it. Now, this is where it gets sticky because I added a light subtle scent. I fragranced this with coconut fragrance oil just because pumpkin alone, standalone pumpkin, doesn't really have a scent to me. It has a scent, but it's light. It doesn't smell cinnamon. It doesn't smell like nutmeg or allspice or none of that other stuff. That's when you're making like a pie or something like that, or when you're toasting pumpkins or something like that. You know, that's when it becomes like a scent because you're adding spices and herbs to it, you know, sweetness to it. But just the scent of pumpkin, like pumpkin oil, doesn't have a scent. So I try to keep this true to pumpkin, you know, because not a lot of people for like holiday scents or like when they do their fall scents, it's a lot of pumpkin spice, a lot of toasted pumpkin. You got pumpkin and cream and all that stuff. There's not really many people out here, crafters, handmade people, who actually keeps the scent of pumpkin true to its scent. So I chose coconut. Now that's not a coconut, doesn't smell like pumpkin, but it's something light and subtle to represent pumpkin because pumpkin is light and subtle. So you guys comment below, leave me something there, let me know, you know, if you guys agree with the scent or not. Because again, everybody has their spiced up pumpkin fragrance, soaps, candles, whatever have you. But not too many people stick true to pumpkin. And I'm sticking true to pumpkin this year. Now for my absolute favorite part of soaping. This is my favorite part. This is the therapy for me. When life gets to life and I dream of texturing soap tops. Now I'm not that good at it. I haven't learned all those tricks and all that stuff. But for the pieces that I have learned about texturing soap tops, this is it for me. It just looks so edible. Kids, don't eat this. Please don't eat this. But yeah, it's just, this soap was like a dream to me to make. This is literally what I do it for. I'm going to be old and gray just thinking about texturing tops of soaps. But if you guys haven't already, please like, comment what you agree or disagree with the video. Any suggestions, please share this video. I am trying to reach 1K. Just let me reach 1K by the end of this year. That is my goal. I originally placed myself on a year goal, but I really want to reach it by the end of this year. That's my New Year's resolution, to reach 1K. And then every 3 months, I'm going to reach a K. So 2K, 3K, 4K. I'm trying to grow. Help me grow. Let me be great.